why do you overline your lips? Well, in the 7 characteristics of makeup, I'm about to show you how and why I overline my lips and how to get a crisp line when doing your lipstick. So let's go ahead and start working on this video so that way you guys can take and see how I do it. Okay guys, so whenever it comes down to lips, there is a lot of things that you can do whenever it comes down to lips, especially playing around with dimension and stuff like that, because you can make your lips actually look larger or smaller depending on what you're wanting to do. For me, I like to overline my Cupid's bow because I like a full round lip, kind of like Cher. If you know who Cher is, she has a full round lip. She has a little bit of a Cupid's bow, but pretty much she has a full round lip. For me, I like to do that, and the reason why is because for me in particular, physically, my upper lip is shorter from the tip of my nose. So with females, in particular biological females, their upper lip is actually closer to the tip end of their nose. So I overline just a little bit of the top end of my lip only to take and extend my lip just a little bit, so that way my lips look a little bit fuller and they look more higher to the tip end of my nose, so then it looks a little bit more natural. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with a neutral natural shade, and I'm going to just start lining my lips. And the trick to this is, if you notice on like the tip end of one of these, it is made out of like a cotton type, and what happens is whenever you press down, the liquid of the lipstick or any kind of lipstick that you like to use spreads out. Kind of like if you've ever touched a like a pen or something to your hand and you see the ink spread out through like the grooves of your skin and stuff. That's kind of like what it likes to do. So you have to remember the distance between the line of what you're trying to do, so that way you don't overdraw or overdo your lips, even just trying to do the natural shape of your lips. So stay just a little bit further away from the actual line of where you're trying to be. So what I like to do is I like to start out at the actual corner of my lips first. So as you can tell, that's like a really strong defined line, and that's because I stayed just a little bit away from the actual line of my lip, and then by pressing down, the tissue of the actual applicator of the lipstick does the rest of the work for you. And then go ahead and do the other side. And so as you notice, I pull upwards from the outside and pull downwards from the top end of the lip, because there's a little bit, it's a lot easier that way. It's kind of like working with the grain instead of against the grain is how I like to put it. So, and then the top end of my lip, how I do that is I just do this. It's like there's a lot of silence. It's because she's not talking, because she's doing her lips. And then for the bottom, the same thing. So, yep, there you have it. That's basically how I line my lips. And that's probably the easiest way how to explain it. Otherwise, the only other way to explain how to line your lips, sorry, I'm like trying to move my leg. The other most easiest way how to line your lips is by pretty much taking and using a brush, which would be like a flat angled brush is the other most easiest way of how to do it, is a flat angled brush. Me personally, I like using the actual applicator because that's how I've trained my hand and my focus to actually do my lips. Using a brush is a lot easier if you're trying to do detail, like if you're trying to make the corners of your lips darker, or if you're trying to put like a brighter tone on the center of your lips, which will actually make your lips appear larger by bringing them outwards and forwards. So yeah, those brushes are really good for that in particular. But anyways, I hope that you guys liked watching all of these segment videos, and I will take and see you guys in some upcoming tutorials and stuff here pretty soon. Bye!